Hey, how you doing tonight? We've got our jig here that we made, and I stained it and put the bolt with wing nut through the top, bottom, trimmed it up, stained it. Okay, now what I did is on the inside here I put this here piece of tape. Basically it runs right from the center on one side to the center on the other. Now when you take that off, that's going to give us our length of our sides. So let's move on over here with our sides. Basically I've gotten these sides, put tape on the end like that, really nice and tight, so it keeps the ends moving. And then I've decided that this side is going to be my top of the guitar, and if you notice the grain runs this way, so when you run it through the planer you would be running it through this way because the blade spins this way. That way you won't get chip out. Okay? Now, so I've already trued the bottom, which will actually be my top, your top of your guitar. That's why the arrow is there and on either side. So now we're going to get the piece of tape that I made here, which is the inside of the guitar. I found that if you cut it maybe about 1/8 of an inch shorter, you'll be safe on when making your sides. It'll work out. But if it's your first time out, just leave the tape the full length. Okay? You'll see why later. Second time around, then you can make your own decision on how short you want to cut. So what I do here is I'll get the side of the tape here, quickly locate about where it's going to be. Just doing this really quick for demonstration purposes, so it's not going to be perfect. Give you the idea what I'm talking about there. I went a little short on that piece there, but anyway, I'm trying to give you an idea here. So now we remember that the bottom here is flat. So if we were to get a square and put the square on it here right to the edge of the tape and draw a line, that will give us a square line on our stock that we're working on, and that's what we're looking to do at the very edge of that tape. This is the length of our finished sides. So then you get the square again. Oops. Since we're so close to the end, I'm going to run it like that. Take your time. Now, I don't know if you can see that line because I'm using a really fine pencil. They're machinist pencils, 0.5 millimeter pencils. You can buy them almost anywhere. Anyway, so here we are. We've got the length of our side. Now we want to find out in our plans what our measurements are going to be here. And on this side it's 84 millimeters or 3.31 inches. I like to use millimeters. I just find it much easier to work with, to be honest with you. So anyway, 84 millimeters. So what I'm going to do is go here to one side over here, which will become our front, and measure 84 millimeters. Or whatever your plans call for, okay? And then on the back side it's 103 millimeters. So roughly I'll be making 103 millimeters. Now we'll get our ruler and we'll connect our two lines. What I like to do is just in front of where you've drawn the line to just in front of the other line. See, that's the line I've drawn. I haven't gone past where I marked the 4-inch mark, 3-inch mark or whatever on that one. And you line them both up. And there you are. You have your measurement of your sides of what you'll be cutting. If you notice in this plans here, it's pretty much straight line, straight back, and straight front. There is a bit of curvature in the back, and I compensate for that myself, and you can too as we go along. Anyway, like I say, it's a small model like Leadbelly used to play. So they're really cool sounding guitars, really good for a blues sound. So anyway, so we go, next stage here we would be going over to our bandsaw, and we would cut out this edge here. Bandsaw, you have to have one, man. And yeah, you get good with it. You cut a perfect straight line. You don't try to eat the line. You try to leave the line if you can. And then you cut there by flipping it around this way. And then you cut your lengthways. And then there we'll have our cut sides. So till we meet again. Bye.